visiting the Serpents. Peaks coming into the game with a 9-10 record, dropping down below 500 after the heartbreaking losses of yesterday. Serpents at 11-7 on the mound for the Peaks will be Jiggle Beansniff with a 1-0 record, a 6.14 ERA, and a 1.0 WHIP. Pretty solid. For the Serpents, Brooke Dean will be on the mound. Her record 2-2 with a 5.48 ERA and a 1.41 WHIP. Let's get into it. Lineup looks pretty good. We'll leave it as is. And we will head out to Sakura Hills to face the Serpents. The Peaks will bat first. And it will be Pass Me, Presentable, and Trindle. The traditional first three. Tina Pass Me will start it off, batting .333 on the year with a 3 home runs. Three home runs? No. With 3 home runs, 9 RBIs. And this will be a leadoff single into right field over the head of the first baseman. And the leadoff man is aboard for the Peaks to start the game, as Kid Presentable will step in. His average on the season, .476. Only 1 homer, but 7 RBIs, and this is a high, deep fly ball to center field, to the track, to the wall, and it's gone. A surprise home run. I thought that was in the air for far too long to get out of the ballpark, but it gets just over the wall into the Zen Garden, and the Peaks jump on top right away, 2-0. On the round trip ticket from Kid Presentable, he touches them all, and that'll bring Gerp Trindle to the plate. Trindle takes ball 1 off the plate inside. That one's away. It's 2-0. And a high fly ball going foul, and it will get down out of play for strike 1. 3-1 now on Trindle. And that'll be a walk. So another runner aboard as Fatfuck steps in. He's batting .511 with 10 homers this year. And he will take strike 1 on the outside corner at the knees. A little bit too high there. And that was right in the top of the zone. That was the pitch he wanted. And that's going to get up the middle. That's going to be a base hit for Fatfuck. Trindle moves over to second. And Glower Mush will step in. 2 runners aboard. Still nobody out here in the top of the first. Mush batting .326 for the season. And this is caught in center field. Bradley makes the catch of the line drive on the run. That'll be the first out of the inning, and Gladys Glandis will step in, the 6th batter to bat here in the top of the first inning. 2 aboard for her. And the first pitch to her is up and away, ball 1. Pretty good swing there, but a little late. Fouled away. And there's a line drive to left field. This one is caught on the warning track by Floral. Another well-hit ball. But this one playable for the left fielder, and that'll bring Cindy Downvote to the plate. And Cindy, taking all the way, takes strike 1. The 0-1 pitch is over for a strike. It's 0-2. Protecting the zone there, she pops that one into foul territory, and there will not be a play. That's into center field, and a sliding catch by Bradley will end the inning. Good play in center field there, so the Peaks score 2 in the top of the first. Serpents coming to the plate for the first time. Ned Floral will lead it off, followed by Gonzalez and Bradley, facing Jiggle Beansniff, who has 13 strikeouts to this point in the season and has thrown the ball well for the Peaks. The first pitch is grounded to Presentable at first, and that's going to be 1 away. Here's Boo Gonzalez. 7 home runs this year to go along with a .333 average and 20 RBIs. hitting the ball a third of the time, but making them count with those 20 runs driven in. A big part of the scoring for the Serpents this season. And there's a bouncer to Dingus at second. Over to Presentable. And that'll be 2 down. And here comes Julian Bradley. Bradley with a .290 average through the first half of the season. And here's a little pop-up into center field. Trindle coming over, waves off past me and makes the catch. 3 up, 3 down for the Serpents in the bottom of the first. We head to the second. 2-0 Peaks. The first batter for the Peaks will be Spike Dingus. His average staying around 400. It's at 423 right now. And this is a well-hit ball. Center field, high and deep on the track. Bradley makes the catch. Another well-struck ball by the Peaks. And Jiggle Beansniff will step in now. And he pops this one up shallow left field. Drifting back is the shortstop. And Despot makes the catch. And back to the top of the order we go. Tina Passme up for the second time. 1 for 1 with a single to lead off the game. And this is on the ground to first. Tannen gloves and steps on the bag to retire the side. After 1.5, the Peaks up 2-0 over the hometown Serpents. Leading off the bottom of the second will be Dub Tannen. And the first pitch to him misses just low. 1-0. Bars. A foul ball there. The count evens at 1 ball, 1 strike on the big first baseman. 1-2 now as the two-seamer finds the corner. The 1-2 pitch is fouled back over the screen and into the seats. Another 1-2 pitch coming. And another foul ball. And Tannen awaits another 1-2 from Beansniff. Off the end of the bat, fouled away again. As Tannen continues to spoil good pitches here. Beansniff delivers, and another foul ball is the result. The 1-2, swing and a miss, struck him out with a high heat. First strikeout of the day for Beansniff, his 14th of the year. And that'll bring Despot to the plate with 1 out and nobody on. And he will take a curveball over for strike 1. The 0-1 from Beansniff. A little bit low. And it's 1-1. Strike 2 to Despot, who in the offseason opened an Etsy store with his wife where they sell the broken pieces of his shattered bats. And they're doing a pretty good business in the offseason. That's going to be through the middle. His bat stays whole for that one. No inventory for the Etsy store, but he will get a base hit. And he stands at first as Phil Luna strides in. 1 away. The pitch. Blasted into left field, and this is high and deep and gone. About 5 rows deep into the crowd over the left field wall. And that'll be a 2-run homer, and all of a sudden we got ourselves a tie game. That's Luna's first of the year. And it's 2-2. That'll bring Hash Potts to the plate. 372 the average for Potts. 14 RBIs. And that is strike 1 from Beansniff. Popped into the air by the plate. Downvote strides to the left and makes the catch. 2 down now for Kane Herring. The young catcher with the old man's mustache will face Beansniff here, batting .366 on the year. Bars. And that is a foul ball. 1-1 the count on Herring. Just missed away with the high fastball. And that is foul, just outside the third base bag. 2 balls, 2 strikes, the count on Herring. The pitch. Ground ball towards first. Presentable has it. Jogs to the bag. and retires the side. After 2 innings, we're tied at 2-2. Peaks coming to bat here. Presentable will lead it off. He has a home run already today. Trindle with a walk and Fat Fuck with a single will be your first 3 batters. Here's Kid Presentable, homered in his first at bat. And chops the first pitch foul down the right field line. A little high. 1-1. There's a line drive up the middle. This is going to be a base hit. And Presentable goes to 2 for 2 on the day. He is aboard for Trindle, who walked in the first inning. And he takes the first pitch high and away. That gets away from, oops, I hit the wrong button. That gets away from the catcher, but I hit the wrong button, so the runner can't advance. 2-1 the count now on Trindle. And another high, towering shot to left field, and this one is gone. A 2-run homer for Trindle this time, and the Peaks go back on top 4-2. That is Trindle's 3rd of the year. He sends that one 398 feet over the left field wall. And that will bring Fat Fuck to the plate for his 2nd time today. His first at bat resulted in a single, and he's at 1-1 here. Line drive left field, and this one is gone. Back-to-back homers by the Peaks, as Fat Fuck will touch them all. 408 feet, his 11th of the year, and 26th RBI of the season. And that'll bring up Glower Mush. Still nobody out here in the inning, as they are unloading on Brooke Dean, who is looking a little rattled out on the mound. 1-1 the count on Mush. 2-1 now as the slider misses. Got underneath that one and popped it up. It's in foul territory, but playable for Herring, who makes the catch right in front of the Peaks dugout. And that'll be out number 1. Here's Gladys Glandis. That one bounces off the plate, ball 1. Driven into right field. That's going to roll to the corner. Glandis rounding first. She's going to try for 2 here. Aggressive base running and just beats the tag. That'll be a 1-out double for Glandis, and downvote will come to the plate. Hard hit ball, center field, to the track, to the wall, into the Zen Garden. Another 2-run homer. 3rd of the day by the Peaks. That is downvote's 1st of the day, and her 1st of the year, as that one went to straightaway center. Peaks back on top now, 7-2. Here's Spike Dingus. 3 home runs in this inning and still only 1 out. 5 runs have crossed the plate. The 0-2 to Dingus is away, 1-2. And here's a fly ball left field. This one is going to be playable, though. And Floral pulls it in for out number 2. That'll bring up the pitcher, Jiggle Bean Sniff. 0 for 1 today, 250 on the year. And he sends that one foul down the right field line, strike 1. Popped up, shallow right center. Drifting back is the 2nd baseman, Potts. And he will haul it in to retire the side, but the Peaks put up another crooked number. They score 5 in the top of the 3rd. We head to the bottom of the 3rd. 7-2 in favor of the Peaks. Brooke Dean to lead it off, the starting pitcher for the Serpents. Hits a weak ground ball to short. Mush bare hands over to first for out number 1. 1 pitch, 1 out here in the bottom of the 3rd. And we go back to the top of the Serpents order. Here's Ned Floral, 0 for 1 today. And he sends the first pitch from Bean Sniff foul. The 0-1 is hit through the right side of the infield. And that'll be a base hit with 1 out here. Boo Gonzalez at the bat. At the bat? Okay. The pitch from Bean Sniff right back to the mound. They go to first and they get the out there. Probably had a play at second. But they will have 2 down in the inning now as Julian Bradley steps in and takes the curveball low for ball 1. The 1-0 misses inside. It's 2-0 now, and Beansniff not used to being behind batters. The count now 2-1. The pitch. Swing and a miss on a nice curveball from Beansniff there. It's 2-2. And that has popped off the end of the bat. It'll reach the seats. The 2-2 again. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That'll end the inning. That's the second strikeout of the day for Beansniff. And we will go back to the top of the Peaks order. Tina Passme is 1 for 2 with a single today. And he's underneath that one. That's popped up to shallow left field. Floral comes in and makes the catch, 1 down.
The first baseman, number 20.
Kid Presentable steps in 2 for 2 with a home run and a single today. And hits this one high into the seats, but it's foul. Goes down to swing at that one. Not sure why. 1-2 the count now as that one misses low. Protecting the zone, and it's a little I didn't mean to swing. He will not beat the long throw from third. 2 down as Gerp Trindle steps in. A home run and a walk in 2 plate appearances for Trindle today. And he got a little out in front of that one. It's 0-1. Just off the plate. 1-1 the count. And that one just about bounces up there. 2-1. And the 3-1 to Trindle coming. Bless you, Brooke. And that misses away. Another walk, the second of the day for Trindle, as they're being very careful with him. Here's Fat Fuck, 2 for 2, also with a home run and a single today. And he will take the first pitch inside, ball 1. Ooh, that was right down the heart, but he couldn't pull the trigger. 1-1. The 2-1 to Fat Fuck is over for a strike. The count even at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Hit on the ground towards second, and Potts will glove and throw him out at first, and that will end the top of the 4th. Serpents coming to the plate, trailing by 5. It'll be Tannen, Despot, and Luna. And here is Dub Tannen, first baseman for the Serpents. And he takes strike 1. The count 1-1 on the burly first bagsman. The 2-1 pitch just misses. It's 3-1. They got to come to him, and he takes it for strike 2. Full count now. Payoff pitch coming to Tannen. And they got him looking. A nice piece of pitching from Beansniff there. And that'll be his 3rd strikeout of the day. That'll bring Despot to the plate. The 0-1 pitch is hit on the ground, foul. It's 0-2. They go upstairs on him. He pops it into foul territory. Presentable coming over and makes the catch. 2 down in the inning now for Phil Luna, who has a home run today, accounting for all of the Serpents scoring. And he sends this one high and deep to center field. Trindle going back right near the warning track, and he makes the catch. And the Serpents go in order, bottom of the 4th. We head to the 5th inning. Peaks up 7-2. It will be Glower Mush leading off for the Peaks. Pitching change for the Serpents. Brooke Dean's day is done, and Domingo Deep will come in to take over on the mound here in the top of the 5th. The first batter he will face will be Glower Mush, and she takes his first pitch for ball 1. That curves back over the plate, 1-1. That one misses inside. Ooh, good pitch to hit there. It's 2-2. right back to the mound. Deep puts out his glove and finds a baseball in it.
Number 5.
That'll be the first out of the inning. Gladys Glandis will step in, batting .432 for the season. Sends this one right back up the middle for a base hit. A ground ball that sees its way through to center field. And she's at first for Downvote, who is 1 for 2 with a home run today. Her first of the year. And this is a well-hit ball. That's over the head of the second baseman into center field. Back-to-back singles for the Peaks in the top of the 5th.
Now batting the second baseman.
Here's Spike Dingus stepping in. 0 for 2 today. He usually saves his hits for when they matter towards the end of the game, it seems. Ball 1 inside there. And it's off the pitcher's glove. They will get 1 out at first. The runners advance to second and third on the infield hit by, we'll call it an infield sacrifice by Dingus. And here's Beansniff. He will take strike 1 at the knees. He's throwing well, so they let him hit for himself, and it doesn't pan out this time, as that will end the inning. We head to the bottom of the 5th now. Serpents coming up trailing by 5.
Now batting
First batter of the inning will be Hash Potts. 0 for 1 today. 3 home runs, 14 driven in on the year. And he takes strike 1 at the knees on the heart of the plate. Strike 2 with a nice curveball from Beansniff. And that's hit into center field on a line, but Trindle is there and makes the play. 1 away, Bars. Here's Kane Herring. Kane? That's how you say his name. Kane Herring. And that is a ground ball. Mush has it over to first. 2 down.
now batting
The pitcher will step in now. Domingo Deep. This is his first at bat of the season, as he is usually used in late relief. And the curveball misses. It's 1-1. And that is a line drive into center field. So Deep gets a base hit in his first at bat of the year, halfway through the season. And that'll bring Ned Floral to the plate with a runner at first and 2 outs. This is back up the middle, a base hit. Runners first and second now for Boo Gonzalez, who is 0 for 2 today. And Beansniff ready to face her. And that is hit into right field, and this will fall for a base hit. Bases loaded with Serpents now. Why did it have to be Serpents? I hate Serpents. Julian Bradley at the plate with 2 down and the bases loaded. And that is hit into right field. Past me charging. Can't make the play. A run will score. Another run is trying to come in. Another run scores. It's 7-4 as 2 runs come in. I got a little confused what was happening there because I didn't mean to throw to first, but I did. And a foul ball. They seem to be figuring out Beansniff a little bit, as they have put up a number of hits this inning, but that's hit right to Presentable, who will just stand on the bag and in the inning. But the Serpents get 2 runs in the bottom of the 5th, and they're only down by 3 as we head to the top of the 6th, and we return to the top of the Peaks order for the 4th time.
Now batting the right fielder, number 10.
It's Tina Passme to lead it off. And he takes ball 1 a little bit inside. Ball 2 just off the plate away. That one may be a little bit low, but he fouls it into the seats. 2-1. And 3-1. They come to him, and he drives it into center field, but striding over is Bradley to make the catch for the first out of the inning.
The first baseman,
And that'll bring up Kid Presentable, 2 for 3 today. A home run, a single, and a couple of RBIs on his resume. Ball 1. That catches the corner, 1-1, and not his pitch. That's his pitch, and he drives it into the power alley, right center field. This is going to be at least 2, and he will stop there with a double. So Presentable now only needs a triple for the cycle today.
Number 12.
Triples hard to get. Here's Gerp Trindle with one away, runner in scoring position. And that gets away from the catcher. The runner is going to go to third and not going to make it. I'm still not fast enough on that reaction time. And it's really a shame I did that because that would have been a foul ball. I thought that was going to stay fair. 1-1. 2-1 now. And 3-1 as Trindle has already walked twice today. He swings at that one. Payoff pitch coming. And he drives this one into right center field. It's going to be caught by Luna. To end the inning. We head to the bottom of the sixth. It's 7-4 in favor of the Peaks. Ugo Despot will be up 1 for 2 with a single today. And the first pitch to him misses low. The 1-0 is fouled away. 1-1. Foul ball at the plate. It's 1-2 on Despot. And this is popped up into shallow right field. Dingus goes over from his position at second and makes the play. Phil Luna bats with 1 out in the inning. And that's ball 1. 1-1 the count on Luna. And the two-seamer misses just off the plate inside. 2-1. Count even now. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch is hit in the air over the head of a leaping fat fuck. Great leaping fat fuck. That'll be a single for Despot. Runner at first, 1 away as Hash Potts steps in. And a shattered bat. They'll get the out at first. The ball goes further than the bat goes further than the runner. And Kane Herring will step in now with 2 down. Runner at second base. And he fouls that one straight back up our way in the booth. Hit on the ground off the glove of Bean Sniff. And that will end the inning. We head to the top of the 7th. Peaks 7, Serpents 4. It'll be Fat Fuck, Mush, and Glandus coming to the plate. And they will face a new pitcher. Jiri Morse will come in relief of Domingo Deep. Morse with a 6.06 ERA this year, but 16 strikeouts. And it's a double switch. Herring is done at catcher, and Deputy will take over behind the dish. Ball 1 to Fat Fuck. And that's outside. 2-0. 3-0 pitch. Misses low. And so, welcome to the game. Morse gives up a walk in the to the first batter he faces. Puts a strike over to Mush. And it's 1-1 on the high curveball. That one drops in. It's 1-2. And this is fouled away. Remains 1-2 on Mush. There's a drive to left field, but it's hooking foul. And that gets down. Another 1-2 pitch coming. Popped up in the infield. The shortstop is there. Despot makes the catch 1 away. As Glandus will step in. Sends one on the ground. It's off the glove of the shortstop and into left field. A base hit. 2 runners aboard now as Downvote steps in. 2 for 3 with a home run and a single today, as well as a couple of runs driven in. And this is hit high to center field. And this will be caught by Bradley. A little confusion on the base paths. The runners have to stay where they are. There's 2 down in the inning as Dingus will step in. 0 for 3 today, but 405 his average on the year. And that's well hit to right field. Not deep enough to score the run, but the bases are loaded with 2 outs as Jiggle Beansniff, the pitcher, steps in. Let's leave him in. And see if this can leave the yard. High ball. Nope. Floral has it in left. Well, we rolled the dice. We took a gamble. And we came up snake eyes. But that's going to take us to our 7th inning stretch.
It's a beautiful day for a ball game. For a ball game today.
When we head to the bottom of the 7th now, it's going to be Austin Deputy, the new catcher, at the plate, facing Jiggle Beansniff to start the bottom of the 7th. And that is ball 1, a little bit low. Ball 2 away. The 2-0 to Deputy. It's 2-1 now. And this is a little fly ball to right field, past me going back. Pulls it in for out number 1. Ned Floral will bat here, nobody on and 1 out. The pitch is in there for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch is a strike. It's 0-2. And Floral fouls that one away. The 0-2 coming again is hit back up the middle. Mush has a play on it and throws to first for out number 2. And Boo Gonzalez steps in 1 for 3 today with a single. 7 home runs, 20 RBIs on the year. The first pitch is low. The 1-0 is fouled away. It's 1 ball, 1 strike to Gonzalez. Just missing with the fastball there. It's 2-1. Slider is in there. 2-2 the count. And not quite where he wanted it. And that results in a base hit up the middle for Gonzalez. She is at first base now as Julian Bradley steps in 1 for 3 with a 2 RBI single in his last at bat. The runner goes, the throw not in time, stolen base for Gonzalez. And the 0-1 coming to Bradley. Fouled away, it's 0-2. And that is fouled at the plate. Another 0-2 pitch coming. Low ball 1. And that's back up the middle. Mush with a great dive. Makes the stop. The throw. Got him. Bang, bang play from Mush at shortstop there. The Peaks remain on top 7-4. And they will bat going back to the top of their order for the 5th time here in the top of the 8th. Tina Passme will lead it off. He led the game off with a single and hitless since. He takes the first pitch from Morse inside. And that was low and inside, but he swung. Tannen collects his leavings and steps on the bag. That'll be the first out. Kid presentable at the plate now. Strike 1 on the corner. And that is pulled foul. It's 0-2 on KP. Line drive, center field, base hit. Kid presentable lands at first. And here's Gerp Trindle, 1 for 2. He's homered and walked twice in his 4 trips to the plate. And that one is a little bit inside, 1-1. Fouled back, 1-2 the count on Trindle. And he will take that one up and in. In on his hands a little bit, but Despot plays it on the hop, and this will be 2 to end the 8th for the Peaks. We head to the Serpents half of the 8th inning. They are trailing by 3 runs, heart of their order coming up. And that starts with Dub Tannen, the nearsighted first baseman with the crazy eyes. Strike 1 at the knees to Tannen. And that one misses. It's 1-1. Strike 2 on the slider from Beansniff. Hit to right field, past me on the run. It's over his head. It's going to roll to the wall. That's going to be extra bases. And the throw will come into second. So leadoff man aboard here in the bottom of the 8th for the Serpents. And it's going to be time for a pitching change. Beansniff will come out. Slipperton will come in. Slipperton has done a lot of work lately. His stamina not great, but if they can get 1 inning out of him, that's all they need. Ground ball to Dingus, over to first, 1 away. The runner moves to third. And Phil Luna steps in with 1 out. And a runner 90 feet from the plate. Taking ball 1 there from the Ox. Up and in. 2-0 the count. Line drive, center field. 1 run is in. It's 7-5 now. And Potts comes to the plate. Runner goes. The throw almost got him, not quite in time. It's 0-1 on Potts. Stolen base there. And they're going to go again. Oh, and I thought they got him that time. 2 stolen bases. And the 0-2 pitch. I was expecting him to steal home there. The 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's 2 away in the inning. And we will have a pinch hitter for Morris. Kansas Benton will come in. I'm sorry, I just get a word from our producers. His name is actually pronounced Kensaw, as in Arkansas. So this is Kensaw Benton stepping up to the plate to pinch hit in the pitcher's spot. 2 away here in the bottom of the 8th. Serpents down by 2. And Slipperton already growing tired. That's it. That's the pronunciation, Hammer. How you doing? Nice to see you, buddy. The 0-2. Hit on the ground. Mush has it over to first. Got him in time. And so we head to the top of the 9th. Corky Barnstormer will come in to pitch the 9th inning for the Serpents. And she will face Fatfuck, Mush, and Glandis. I'm not doing too badly. Thanks for asking.
Now batting, the third baseman, number
Fatfuck will step to the plate. And he drives that one high and deep right center field, but playable. The catch made by Bradley. 1 pitch, 1 out. Glower Mush at the plate now.
15.
And she will take strike 1 at the letters. Line drive left field. This is going to roll into the corner. It bounces off the wall. Mush heading for second. And she will be in easily with a stand-up double.
Now batting, the left
Here's Gladys Glandis. 3 for 4 with a double and 2 singles today, bringing her average to 457 on the year. And this is slowly hit on the ground. We'll call it a swinging bunt as it moves the runner over to third for Cindy Downvote. 2 for 4 with a home run and a single today. And that's back up the middle. A run will score on the line drive base hit. 8-5 the score.
now batting,
As Spike Dingus steps in
number 2.
here in the top of the 9th inning. Line drive into the gap, left center field. The runner rounding second, heading for third, making the big turn at third and heading for home. And the throw not in time. And it's 9-5. What a way to make a living.
58.
As Dingus saves his RBI double for the top of the 9th. Slipperton now. Ground ball, Potts has it, and that'll end the inning. And we will have a new pitcher coming in for the Peaks to pitch the bottom of the 9th inning, and it's going to be Bubba Goofnarb.
Number 30.
He's a little tense after getting shelled in his last outing, but He's the best we've got in the bullpen right now. The first pitch to Deputy is low. The second one is over the corner. It's 1-1. And that's a ground ball outside of... Oh, it's a fair ball. Goofnarb covers. One away. I thought that was foul. Here's Ned Floral. 2 for 4. A couple of singles in his pocket today. He bats with 1 out here, nobody aboard. And he will take the curveball off of Goofnarb's right hand for strike 1. Strike 2 on the outside corner, a nice cutter. The 0-2 is hit on the ground, up the middle. Dingus dives but can't make the play. So a runner at first with 1 away here in the bottom of the 9th. And Boo Gonzalez at the plate. She lets the first pitch go by, and it's a little low, ball 1. The 1-0. Hit on the ground, Presentable dives, and they will not have a play at second, but they get the out at first, as Presentable was a little bit tangled up in his own limbs there. And Julian Bradley is the last hope for the Serpents to keep this game alive. He bats with 2 outs, a runner at second base. And that is hit up the line. That's going to be a fair ball. Runner rounding third. He will head for home. And that's going to be an RBI double. And it's 9-6. And Goofnarb will have to come out. He is rattled. Laserman will come in to try and get this last batter. And that's going to get through. The runner will head for home. The throw is mishandled at the plate by Downvote. They had him dead to rights, and Downvote can't handle the throw from past me. The run will score. Everybody's safe. It's a 2-run ball game. As Despot comes to the plate, he represents the tying run. That's ball 1 from Laserman. Hit on the ground. Presentable has it. Steps on the bag. Game over. Peaks win. So a little bit of excitement as the Serpents try to rally in the bottom of the 9th. But the Peaks hold on. Final lines for the Peaks: 9 runs on 17 hits, no errors. For the Serpents, 7 runs on 14 hits and no errors. Your winning pitcher, Jiggle Beansniff, goes 7 innings, strikes out 3, gives up a home run and 10 hits, resulting in 5 earned runs. Laserman gets the save. And the losing pitcher is Dean for the Serpents. Goes only 4 innings, gives up 4 home runs, walks 2, 8 hits and 7 earned runs given up by Dean. Luna gets the first star. I guess home field advantage there. Presentable and Downvote are your second and third stars. And we'll return to the franchise hub, where I will rest my voice for a few seconds.